I'm really excited to welcome Belz here today. His fourth book of poems, Soft Launch, was published in September, and I thought at Publishers Weekly writes, Belz acutely observes his fellow humans, especially millennials, and uses these observations to weave technique and startup jargon into rich moments that feel entirely human. His poems have appeared in many national publications, including a few times in Smartish Pace. Aaron is originally from St. Louis and moved to Savannah last summer with his partner, his journalist Araceli Cruz. He read for Smartish Pace in 2013 in Baltimore at the Coffee Cat Building, and he read for us again in 2012 in North Carolina at the Contemporary Museum of Art, which is in Raleigh. And we are so happy to welcome him again today for the tourism.
Thank you, Clare. I'm going to start with a poem that I didn't know I had written until yesterday. When my cousin read it to me, it's called Trump. I think I wrote it in one of those fogs. He's dumb as a doorknob. He's dumb as a box of rusty utensils, she quipped. He's dumb as a pale blue umbrella. He's dumb as old medallions to the thumb. Dumb as a kite. He's dumb as a spatula. He's dumb as a box of rocks, a box of blocks. Dumb as an ox. He's dumb as a box of jocks' cocks. He's dumb as chicken pox. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. He's not the world's smartest. He's not the brightest bulb on the tree. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. He's about as smart as a stick. Sharp as a marble, she noted, dumber than paint. He's just a few cards short of a deck. He's just a few peas short of a casserole. A few bricks short of a load. Somewhere a village is missing its idiot. Somewhere a village has been deprived of its idiot. It takes a village to raise an idiot. The idiot store called. They want their idiot back. The idiot store is located in the village. It's called the Village Idiot. I'm sorry if that seems political. I'm just going to read a couple from one of my older books and then a couple from the new book. Critique. That's not very good. Try doing that differently. That's not very good either. You're not very good at this. Thank you. My Chiquita. We were friends. We dressed up as bananas sometimes and went out on the town. I called her my Chiquita, all in good fun. We talked about dating, whether we should make our relationship official. We decided no. We were happy to have the freedom of just being friends with banana outfits. What? Every day I get emails that say things like, Belz, we should have done that one thing that one time, remember? Really though, how are things? And I always reply the same way, like, dude, I do not know who you are. Where do I know you from? But I never hear back. I save all those emails in a special folder labeled, I hate my life. Ice cream. I scream, you scream. We all scream when we get stabbed in the heart. My chosen vocation. When you emailed me with news of my failure in my chosen vocation, it left me confused, but also rather sexy looking. I slumped on the couch in a daze, and my hair was messy in an intentional way because I had volumized it with Matrix Essentials Bone Volumizer. My beard was also volumized with a vitamin-enriched formula that nourishes dormant roots with essential nutrients, so that I looked like Walt Whitman after he'd walked along the beach under the paling stars of morning. Teen. There's no I in teen, but there's one in bitterness and one in failure. Some of these are shorter. Trees. I wouldn't go so far as to say there's no such thing as trees. Disparate housewives. This is a show about housewives who are not similar to one another. Starbucks. In heaven there's a Starbucks inside each Starbucks. So you can be at Starbucks and on the way to Starbucks at the same time. I'll read a couple from my new book, this one, which you can buy on your way out. At least one of you can. Or two. Spray tans. I'm either not as good at being who I think I am, or I'm way better. So much so that I can almost no longer recognize the person I once was as being connected via the present to the man I hope one day to be. And if that's the case, either neither are you, or so are you, but even more so. It's a matter of degrees, and also of degree, dry protection, and a perfume deodorant. And maybe also of Attilio de Grassi, Italian scholar of Latin epigraphy. No, I threw that last one in as an example of a false positive. One mustn't simply assume one's beta, pimply and spry, can step naturally into the rainbows of Tomorrowland. One's too familiar with sorrow, and one doesn't enjoy time, per se. At least not what it does to May, or to its moons as it lapses, however confidently, into false June. What I'm saying, however clunkily, is that I resent the way time redacts its many months, however trunkily, giving rise to a lone apocalypse of singular suns and million Satans, springing for, well, spray tans, let's be honest. They don't call it the yellow devil for nothing. They don't call it honey darling for no reason at all. It's because they got it at the mall. A request. Hey, you want to lend me some of your crap? I don't have enough crap everywhere. Thanks again. Love poem. You are lipstick on the Starbucks lid in the trash can of my life. Thank you. Thanks. Grocery sonnet. As at the grocer's, she held up a manwich box and said, "You should buy this because you're a man." And I said, "So should you because you're a witch." So also she pointed to the bratwurst and said, "Or that because you're a brat." And I said, "So should you, you're the worst." She held up a Frankfurter and said I should buy it because my name is Frank. And I said, "No, you should because you're furtive." She said, that doesn't make sense. And I said, neither does your mom. And she skulked slyly out the side door, and I never heard from her no more. Outrage. I threw up my hands in disgust. Why had I eaten my hands? Be positive. Got into an accident with a teenager, and I was bleeding a lot. I need blood, I told her. Am I your type? She asked. I'm B positive. What are you? Oh, totally, she said. F. Scott Fitzgerald. So tired of people shouting F. Scott Fitzgerald. I happen to like Scott Fitzgerald. Well, I'll just finish with a couple of new poems. Honestly, these are all good. It's really hard to pick which ones to read. Afternoon Fade. I'm not a huge fan of my work. Like how it's always irked me that Jerry Harrison didn't popularize himself under the mononym Jerrison. Or how your forearm's velvety skin could be a silk purse or a horse's ass, for all I know. Analogies aren't exactly my hot springs. If you can sniff not only what I'm stepping in, but the chemical spray I've been applying to try to get it off. Or how literally, a million literallys litter the alleys of U.S. rhetoric, and you're wrecking it. Oh, and I've been as unsure when to hyphenate as you are, ready to pop the questions answered, both for your own sake and for the good of others. For more information about putting plastic on your eyeballs, contact lenses. And I'll end with this poem called Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. I'm sorry I could not travel both. I took the psychopath, and that has made all the difference. Thank
Do
you.
you take requests? Do you take requests?
Oh, no.